Let's begin by telling you what we're going to be doing on the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday show. Obviously, the tournament, Robert Morris's game coming up shortly against Alabama. And then that big matchup tomorrow, St. John's, Rick Pitino's team taking on Arkansas, of course, led by Western Pennsylvania native John Calipari. So we're going to do all of that. And we'll take a look at the women's bracket as well. That is going to be decided very soon as far as the NCAA is concerned. And we'll talk Pirate baseball, of course, inching so close to the Yankees coming here the first weekend in April, 1-800-5-BUCKS. And I've been blogging all week about the Pirates, and here is what we're going to be talking about Sunday, Greg and I. Greg Diolis back after a mini vacation. We're going to talk about why I think consistency is a key, something I told you about earlier, but also why I think the Pirates pitching, not just here in the bigs now, but what is coming up, names like Bubba Chandler and others, really, I think, is a sign of good things to come. So we'll talk about that. Talk about the Pittsburgh Penguins, my beloved Penguins, who are trying to make that big push to the postseason. So do they do it again? And is it enough? Do you rewind it next year with the exact same chemistry? Or do you start to really think about maybe breaking certain aspects of it down to really make it more solid for years to come? They've got to find a goaltender. So we'll talk about that. And also Alexander Ovechkin. What an incredible player. As of today, as we go live to tape, 12:30 Eastern time, he is 7 goals shy of breaking Wayne Gretzky's all-time record. I'm going to talk to Greg. Is that the greatest record in the history of sports? Even bigger than the all-time home run king? That's a big, big story that's developing in the nation's capital. And I think when we were around witnessing the great one, number 99, Wayne Gretzky, doing what he was doing, we never thought anybody would ever break that. And we're going to start thinking about the U.S. Open, which will be here before you know it. So Greg and I love talking golf and about Oakmont Country Club, Mr. Bob Ford, Devin Gee, and them. So we're going to start doing this on a regular basis every week, sprinkling in a little golf, getting ready for the U.S. Open. And you know we have to talk about the Steelers, right? We're going to definitely do that. The Steelers still trying to figure out that quarterback room, but I think it's okay. But this new blueprint is as far as free agents and, basically trading for players and bringing players in. Is that really good for Steeler fans and Steeler Nation, or do you like it how they did it all the old-fashioned way by drafting and building? I think the Steelers have to do what they're doing right now. I think it's the nature of the business. What Omar Khan is doing, he's the right man in the right place because these are the sign of the times in the NFL. We'll talk to Greg and Ted about that. And one more thing that I want to get Greg's thoughts on, because, he, of course, University of Pittsburgh Law School, grew up in Oakland, is well aware, as we all are, of the legendary Big East, especially this time of year with basketball. Coach Dan Hurley said something I saw earlier today that I thought was fascinating on ESPN. What about the possibility of a merger or some sort of consortium between the ACC and the Big East? Would it work? I think it would be great. Now, we're probably going to have to wait till the next TV contract, but I don't just like that. I love it. All right, lots coming up Sunday. Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday after local news at 11 on Kdka. And don't forget, fabulous Fish Fry Friday, all 8 locations. Haddock fish sandwiches, all the sides, breadwork buns.